Hi guys, welcome to Down the Farm. Today we're looking at the Pirates farm system all the way from low A up to triple A. Let's go. The Pirates low A team is called the Bradenton Marauders. They're a team that plays out of Bradenton, Florida, in the same ballpark where the Pirates play their spring training games. The team's primary logo features this kid-friendly looking pirate. Their primary jersey is this black jersey with black writing and yellow outline across the chest. It's really similar to what the big league club wears in Pittsburgh. Overall, I think my biggest complaint with the team is the choice to go with a team name that's basically a pirate synonym rather than the word Pirates itself. The Pirates have said that they want the Marauders to have their own identity, but when you're already playing in the spring training home of the Pirates, I think those connections were going to be too strong to ignore anyway. And another thing I think that would have been really cool would be if you start the guys out at low A and say, hey, here's your first Pirates jersey, and your goal is to get through the minor leagues and get to the majors and get to your second Pirates jersey. The Pirates high A team is called the Greensboro Grasshoppers. They're a team that plays out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Their primary logo features the word Grasshoppers in cursive in the color green with a orange outline and a picture of a grasshopper throwing a baseball. Overall, the most noteworthy thing about this team is just how generic they look. And I think the thing that makes them look really dated is their choice of accent color, which is this color called ecru, which is this beige color that they wear on their primary home jersey. I think it makes the team look dated, but not iconic or classic in any kind of way. I also wish there was a stronger connection to their hometown other than just alliteration. But I have to say, if I was a baseball fan in Greensboro, there's no doubt that my favorite baseball team in the world would be the Greensboro Grasshoppers. My favorite team in the Pirates farm system is their AA team, the Altoona Curve, who play out of Altoona, Pennsylvania. And what they're named for is this piece of railway infrastructure called the Horseshoe Curve, which is this 180-degree turn in the rail line. And apparently this piece of railway infrastructure was deemed so important that during World War II, Nazi Germany actually had it listed amongst their primary bombing targets that they would have gone after if the war had continued to go on. I like that the team chose to go with such a niche local connection, and unless they screwed up the uniforms, I was going to love this team, and thankfully for me, they didn't screw up the uniforms. They have 3 logos. The first is a stamp A. The second is this C that's formed by rail tracks with a baseball on them. And their last logo that they don't use on much except for their third jersey is the picture of a railway engineer with a striped hat that has the stamp A on it and a striped shirt. Their primary home jersey features the word curve in red across the chest. Their primary road jersey is this red jersey that features the city name Altoona in white across the chest. Overall, this is what I want to see out of a minor league team. As for what I don't want to see out of a minor league team, we have the AAA Indianapolis Indians. Their colors are navy and scarlet. They have a logo that's this script I. Their primary secondary logo is this interlocking INDY they have on their hat that I think looks really goofy. Their primary home jersey is white that features the word Indians across the chest. Their primary road jersey is this red jersey that features the word Indians again across the chest. But I have to get to my criticism of their rebrand from last year in September 2025. Last year, they did a full rebrand where their old logo set very strongly visually referenced Southwestern Native American iconography. They released a new logo set, and the new logo set doesn't feature any visual references to any Native American iconography. I understand going away from Southwest indigenous peoples, but to not have any visual references to any tribes in your local area, I think that was a misstep. Another thing that I find really contentious in all this is the fact that in 2023, when they announced they were going to keep the team name Indians, a local set of Confederated tribes in Indiana asked them to go away from Native American branding, and instead they decided to partner up with a group of tribes out of Miami of Ohio in a different state, and it feels like a really disgusting version of Mom Said No, Ask Dad. And it's not that I don't think a team can be named Indians and it can be done well. For reference, I would give you the Spokane Indians, which is a minor league team here in Washington, in Spokane, Washington, that partners really closely with the Spokane Indian tribe. If you go to the Spokane Indians ballpark, you'll see signage in the Spokane Indian language. They have a jersey in the Spokane Indian language. They recognize what their team name means, and they lean into it with intentionality and respect. And the whole rebrand is disappointing on so many levels. The script I that they went with is from this black letter font style or this script style that goes back to 12th century Europe, which again is completely removed from their team name. The team deserves better than this. This is a AAA team at the doorstep of the majors in a city that has an NBA team in the Pacers, that has an NFL team in the Colts, that is historically successful. The most disappointing thing is that the team bragged about spending over $500,000 on this logo that again has no connection to their team name. I just don't know how you spend $500,000 and you couldn't even buy a clue.